It's Bath.
And it is Chelsea Road. I refer to Chelsea Road as the most expensive road in Chelsea. No,
I tried to pick those pans up, and do you know what happened?
Austin dropped
They
them.
smashed and they banged and they clattered.
He claimed that he didn't get it on camera, but I think he's lying to you. I think he edited it out.
Totally edited it out. These are a pair of canvas good news shoes, sneakers, trainers, whatever you choose to call them.
£4.
They're missing laces. They need a scrubber, but the actual condition as regards the actual soles and wear are good. I like good news. I like the brand. I prefer the high tops. I own multiple pairs. We've sold multiple pairs. And the ones in...
They used to sell them in toast.
They used to sell them in toast, you're right. They're basically like a kind of oversized version of Converse, like a comedic, like overly rubberized version of Converse high tops or low tops.
It's quite an independent company, actually. It's not a huge, massive, like, giant company. And they don't retail that high. They retail, like, $60 to $80.
Where did they sell them? You said it was a toast.
They used to sell them in toast.
But who else sold them? I saw on the website recently. I'm trying to think who it was.
Someone like Free People. It's normally in shops like that.
It's a cool brand. Yeah, okay, cool.
And anyway...
we'll check the tyres, folks. Haven't said that for a while.
Depending on the finish and things, we get about £30 a piece from. So paying £4 is really not an effort. And Austin likes them, so he has a partialment to them.
To be fair, we've sold quite a few players. We've sold black ones, we've sold white ones, we've sold maybe pink canvas ones as well. I actually think they are underrated as regards shoes, and the value is underrated as well. Keep those figures high.
Good news. That's what you're looking for. Good news. This is a Mulberry shirt. This is an early 2000s tag. However, the actual vibe of the shirt is very sunburst style.
I was going to say sunshine 70s. It's not 70s, but it looks 70s.
Unless a really standout piece, either spell out or something extraordinary to it, I do not pick up Mulberry Men's. And I would tell anyone...
Do you know why? Majority of Mulberry Men's is an absolute snooze fest. That's why.
Snooze fest. Those are some big bits of bling. Wow, that's really nice. How much is that?
Well, I think it was like, I don't know, 20 quid or something. But maybe
Does that say 10?
It's sold as seen.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll show you. Keep watching. I'll show you.
Oh, look how big those...
There was multiple stains and kind of... It's silk, so it was kind of... What do you call them? Snags? But wait for the back.
What?
We got saggy diamonds. I repeat, saggy diamonds.
It's not... Saggy diamonds isn't the issue. The issue is missing diamonds, because you can't replace those.
There was a big old one missing.
A big old one missing.
Well, it might have been a big old new one, but it was missing either way.
However, that would have been a great thing to pick up. The prices are higher here. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, they are. Do you mean the area of this store specifically?
This street.
Yeah.
This street.
But explain why.
Why? Because all the rich folks live around here.
And to be fair, on the flip side of that, all the stock is, even basic stock is good stock.
I actually think the name of the road influenced people. Because it's called Chelsea Road, I think they influence people to think they lived in Chelsea.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Actually, it might be a thing, psychological.
It could be. Talk to me about this beaut.
What is it? Oh, this is Everlane. This is an American brand. It's cashmere blend. It's £5. It's a crop jumper. It isn't shrunk. I do my shrinkage test. But the retail on this this brand is very high.
How high for that?
About 150. The comps are better in America. I'm not going to lie to you. But you know me, I am going to push it. I mean, we're on 50 retail, by the way, dollars. So I'm going to try and get 50 to 60.
I show that shirt again. We'll talk about it in a moment. These are a pair of Dr. Martens.
Or as I like to call them, the Summit shoes.
I'd like to go one further. Air Chaddies.
Air Chaddies.
If you know, you know. These were in okay condition. Actually, the soles were slightly worn, but the actual leather themselves just needed a good leather gel, which I've done, and they're in really nice condition. They were £20, which might shock some people. Not me, though.
That's a good price for Doc Martens. They're all normally about £100. Literally, like 40 to 60.
Suffice to say, they won't need wearing in.
They are. They're 1461s, which is the classic low top. I wouldn't go broke.
Look at the shoes. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Formal shoe. This is Oshgirth. But do you know what? It's giving Mother of the Bride. It's giving kimono. It's giving plum dreams.
Look at the sheen. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm an Oscar kind of lady, right? I wear my Lagan look greys and like very like kind of
Yeah.
off whites and stuff and blacks. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm going to a party. It's Friday night and I am hitting the town.
That's an Oscar party. It was £25, so we left it where it was to sit in.
It was still okay for the money, but like too much for us.
That Oscar piece you could have probably pushed 60 to 84. I'm not going to lie, but I just don't think it's Oscar enough. I think it would have sat until you find the right Oscar-y theatre going woman.
100%. And yeah, well, no, just 100%. This was a Radley kind of like, I guess, phone case.
Cute.
You know, someone asked us, I think today or yesterday, as regards kind of, do we do Radley? Is it fake? Do you know what? It's faked. It's faked so rarely. It doesn't have a massive resale value. It doesn't have a huge value in a high street unless it's a specific piece. It's just something we don't deal with.
It's a high street, good quality handbag brand.
I'm not taking anything away from the quality. What I'm saying is, it's not upper echelon. It's not even.
No.
It's not even in the peripheral.
It's got a dog on it.
It's got a dog on it. No, what I was going to say as well, going back to you just said about the Oscar, which I think is quite interesting. It was the same kind of money as the shoes would be. The Dr. Mans we picked up for £20. They're both £20.
It's a quick, secure sale.
Yes, the difference is Dr. Mans would sell quick. That wouldn't. This, look at the label. Not poor home, but poor infant.
Look at it. Oh, I can't even deal.
This is for our small human. It's vintage Y2K YSL for small people.
£4. I haven't actually, I'm going to say it out loud, ever come across Saint Laurent children's wear in the wild.
Especially not vintage.
No, and that with the spell out YSL is particularly fabulous.
It is. There's a lot of luxury companies actually which do a lot of kids.
Yeah.
In actual fact, yesterday or the day before, Louis Vuitton did their first children's and babies collection ever, which is really weird. But I was going to say why I mentioned that was Dior do loads and loads of baby clothes and children's stuff as regards to luxury companies. And Gucci do actually as well. Most luxury companies stay away from it because I do think it's kind of, I don't know, I just don't think it's a big part of their market. But the fact Louis gone into that now is telling me it's becoming bigger. So when people say children's stuff doesn't sell, bite me, it does.
Okay, that was a bit aggressive.
Probably too aggressive, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll track my previous. No, I won't.
I like finding kids wear.
Pick it up if you can find it cheap enough, and it's a good high-end brand. Pick it up, especially if it's a few quid. You're going to make some money on it.
I did Dior babies 18 months pair of dungarees. I bought a boot sale for £3 and I sold those for 80 on eBay. So
when Lil was really small, we bought so much Dior for her.
Yeah.
Pre-owned.
And Burberry actually.
Because it was available everywhere and it wasn't expensive.
Do you want to pay £75 for some rib cough?
I would say bite me.
Stop saying that. That's so rude. Stop telling people to physically touch you with their teeth. It's strange. Stop it. Just say no thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Right, that's perfect. This shop has a pair of common product shoes. I don't know if you showed them in this clip.
I don't, because it bores me. I've shown them 3 times.
They have been sitting now. I'm going to put it out there for 5 months.
Yeah.
And they are still the same price and they still haven't sold.
This
Alice and Olivia. I like Alice and Olivia. Very big in the United States of America.
But don't pay £35 for it.
It sells really well.
Do you know the common project? It does. The common projects bore me. I'll tell you why. They've had them there that long. Like, get a message. They obviously haven't sold. They're not flying out of the door, are they?
They're waiting for the right customer, Austin.
Are they?
I would have bought this. I would have paid
amazing.
£35 for it. I wouldn't have even hesitated if someone hadn't dropped their Vindaloo down it. I would have bought it. It's a Marni skirt. It's Old Label. Controversial opinion.
That's what I call proper Marni.
I prefer Old Label.
I agree.
I just think it looks
stylistically it's cooler too.
And it was like a ruffle ruche skirt. It was fantastic. It was so special that it would have found its perfect customer very quickly.
Austin unclipped the hanger. What a shocker.
These have been in there for a couple of months too.
Yeah. 40 quid, slight mark on the crotch. It's a bleach stain.
How'd you get a bleach on your crotch?
I guess you're bleaching something.
I guess that's another show.
Yeah.
What's this bag?
This was a Hogan bag.
Oh, that's nice.
I think it was like 30 quid odd. I might be wrong.
That's not too bad.
No, it's
Hogan
not.
are a luxury shoe brand
35.
owned by Tod's.
They are indeed. They're not as well known as regard in this country. They're really well known in the States, and they do sit up there, like Bethany just said, with Tod's and a lot of other luxury brands. If you pick up a Harper's Bazaar or a Vogue magazine, or even Tatler, you'll see this advertised heavily. They are, like I say, a luxury company, and they do well.
I would recommend, if you find them in a while, picking up trainers. I recently found a pair in the summer in Cardiff at a boot sale. I found a pair of the men's trainers. They were in very good condition. We paid £10 and they sold for 160 GSP back to America.
There you go. See,
and
it
I
makes
have
sense,
another
doesn't
pair
it?
sitting actually waiting to go. So there you go. So the men's trainers, I think it's predominantly, they do sell women's, but I think predominantly it's more favoured by the man folk.
The other thing is, in this country, if something is predominantly sold in the States, or it's popular in the States, if you do GSP already, or even if you don't, maybe get on it. But if you don't, I think pick it up here, because if people don't know it here and don't resell it a lot here, there's a good chance you can pick it up cheaply and sell it abroad.
Yes, Austin. What's that?
I think it's Denim Supply.
Oh, that's cute. I like patches.
Yeah.
I like any Ralph with patches. I think
Or maybe Polo Jeans Company, one of the two.
Ralph's good with a patch, aren't they?
The funny thing was, at the very beginning of the clip, if you actually rewind, I touched this sleeve weirdly before I'd seen what it was.
That I'm so surprised that you touched the sleeve weirdly.
Yeah,
or
because
something.
we have a mutual respect, myself and Ralph.
Oh, is that it? Or
Yeah.
you just touch things weirdly?
No, I like to do that as well, but that's by the by. Those shoes I have right there I'm wearing and kicking that bag with right now are good news.
This is a non-authentic Versace Sport shirt.
Versace.
So Versace Sport was a 90s brand from Versace. That is super cool and does super well, along with V2 and Couture Jeans and Giovanni and all the others they made. This is non-authentic. However, what we were discussing is they'd taken a non-authentic shirt and stuck an old Mount Cider patch on it.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
I mean, at least they're repurposing, I guess. I think that's obviously the point of it.
Maybe they were looking like maybe they'd got that from, I don't know, a charity shop originally, and it was like a kind of lads' day out or something. They'd put the side up. I don't get it.
Do people buy things like that?
What?
Like staff T-shirts from cider companies?
Oh,
I'm just asking a question. I'm just curious
Well, no.
if there's a
Well, we
resale
don't.
value of
Yes,
of cider companies.
I don't know. I guess like the old.
If you really like the cider,
yeah, maybe so, but I don't think it's like the same. It's
like a
kind
Glastonbury
of context.
staff workers shirt, you know.
Yeah, we just saw one of those recently as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2003 Glastonbury promotion T-shirt. You know, like the T-shirt you buy when you like go to Glastonbury. What did that sell for?
Oh, I don't know. I want to say 40 quid.
Oh, there you go. And that had condition issues. I'm not going to lie to you because someone wore it to a festival.
It just pulls me in.
Yellow.
I can't be blamed.
It's yellow.
I know, but it was stained. It hurt my soul.
Yellow.
Put it back. Don't do it to yourself, Oz. Just move on.
Yellow.
It's fine.
Austin loves yellow Ralph Lauren. He loves yellow Ralph Lauren more than any other colour on the
I
planet.
would happily collect everything in yellow, never wear it, and just look at it.
You would, wouldn't you?
100%. I know that's weird to say out loud, but I don't care.
That is a bit strange to say out loud, actually. I like black, personally.
You own everything which is black.
There were some men's shoes here that would have been worth buying had they not been
Several £1,000s.
the price of a new house in central London. These were these lokes.
Yeah,
these
the
were
lokes.
lokes for £40, and I know Tom's gonna say
But I can beat that.
These are trickers for 150.
Trickers are lovely shoes. If you can buy these cheap, buy them. They're amazing. They're lovely.
Yeah,
they're
that's
just
a
very
nice
nice.
Did that have a half resole?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, see, Tom would tell you.
He wouldn't approve of that, would he?
Bad.
He'd be all over that.
Half is better than full, though. He told me that.
You're just
He told me
shouting
that
though.
once.
All right.
Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow for more bath or no more bath.
Possibly more buff. Maybe even something else. Maybe like I don't know,
Something else.
a haul of some kind.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fun.
I'll let you know I got this on the schedule.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for coming. See
Bye.
you then.